Welcome back, folks, to another exciting edition of Let's Play Star Wars The Old Republic. As always, I am your host, J-Square John Jeremy, and last we left off, we've now arrived here on Dromund Kaas, the Imperial Capital World. Now, we have recently been made Darth Baras' apprentice, and with that, I thought we'd celebrate by giving Varel here a nice makeover. We've got some new clothes for both her and for her companion, Vet. Let's take a look real quickly at the new additions. So this is what's called the Grand Inquisitor gear set, and this is available through the adaptive gear vendor on the Imperial fleet. I've also brought back the Descendants heirloom sabers that we originally used with Gaben. I felt like the story that we've created for Varel kind of made sense for this particular item as well, considering she's a descendant of an ancient Sith bloodline. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and continue on with our storyline here. We need to check in at the Arrivals console, which is this guy right here. Whoa, calm down.
You're the one, yes. Not like the scabs that exited the shuttle with you. You radiate power, Lord. I bow before you. I serve Lord Baras. He sent me to meet his new apprentice, and I made sure I was here on time. I certainly did, yes indeed.
This is, I guess, a sycophant individual. Sure. What of it?
So, I'm met. Now what?
I'm just a slave who owes his every breath to the tolerance of Lord Baras. He said to introduce you to Dromund Kaas, and I take that seriously.
Fine. Then do your duty.
Get on with it, I don't have all day.
Right away. You don't have to tell me twice. Lord Baras ordered me to encourage you to explore Kaas City before reporting to him. Imperials maintain the order, but they won't bother you. When you're ready, Lord Baras will meet you in his personal chambers. You will tell Lord Baras I was good? Yes? That I served well?
Considering that if I don't, you'll die.
You did exactly what you were told.
You have my thanks, gentle Juggernaut. I bow my head until you depart.
Wow, what a weasel. Dromund Kaas needs some pest control.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that, Vet.
I hope others in Barris's operation have a little backbone.
Somehow I doubt you're the only one.
Alright. Let's see here. We need to make our way now over to the Kaas City territory. I'm not sure how I feel about the headgear on Varel just yet. Everything else I like. The headgear, I'm still debating it. I get the whole robe thing. I don't know if I like it in the cutscenes. It kind of blocks view of Varel's face. I'm not sure I want that. At least, not yet. We'll see. We'll see how things go. Okay, so we need to make our way outside. Yes, okay. Anything over here for us to examine before we make our way outside? Doesn't look like it. Okay. What's these guys? Starship upgrades. Oh yeah, that's right. We'll eventually get our own starship too. That'll be nice. We've got some mail here. Now these guys here are all the goodies that you get, or I get, every time I make a new character here in SWTOR. But here are our storyline mails that we get as well. So first, from Prentice Melora. What you did for me, moving against Lord Renning, was risky and took vision. The overseers are beginning to talk. Soon the Dark Council will see my master for the lunatic that he is. Now I hear you're close to completing your trials. I've sent a small gift, a sign of respect and thanks. Never let it be said I was slow to see the next Sith Lord in the making. Be well, Sith, and remember me later. Alright, I accept that. Vemrin the monster from Finn. That was the acolyte that wanted to kill Vemrin for us. Tino and I thought we could kill Vemrin, and you talked us down. Now we owe you our lives. I just watched that monster go toe-to-toe with 6 other acolytes. Vemrin toyed with them and laughed in their dying faces. He was still laughing when he fed them to a Tukata. My hands are still shaking. That you would have been us. Or rather, that would have been us. I may never be as strong as you or Vemrin, but thanks to you, I now know the limits of my strength. And she gave us minor med packs. So, Vemrin, the jackass that he was, kind of deserved to die. Lord Aberon, he was the individual who wanted us to check on Sith bloodlines, and he's talking about Tremel's retirement. I know about the late Overseer Tremel. The acolytes whisper of his death at the hands of Darth Baras, but it was you who dealt the killing blow. Well done. Overseer Tremel was not a true Sith, his bloodline muddied by slave breeding. But now that his tainted blood hardens in cold veins, I will see that his replacement is not so impure. Heed your new master, and continue to honor the true Sith. Wait. So, Tremel, the guy who wanted us to kill Vemrin because he was impure and was all about the true Sith bloodline leading the way, was also impure? Interesting. Wouldn't have expected that. Could be Aberon's mistaken. I'm not too sure. Okay, let's see now. So we've got a quest over here, looks like. Oh. All the heroic missions are posted right here for us. I see. Well, I don't like that. I like finding them all individually over the course of time. You used to give a quest. I think. No. Someone here used to give a quest. You did. No, not you. Someone wanted us... Yeah, you! You wanted us to kill these animals.
It's an honor to receive you, my lord.
You don't...
Welcome to Dromund Kaas. I am at your service.
They don't do that anymore? Man. I've never heard of a game taking away quests. Not cool. Now, I've already gone ahead and explored the map of Dromund Kaas, just so that's easier for us, and it grants us experience points. You can obviously see that I'm currently level 23, so we've gained a few levels since our last episode here, and it'll help us in determining where the heroic missions are, which is going to be where we can get the most experience. You too, huh? You're not going to give any quests either. Okay. Sure, why not? Maybe they give quests later now? It depends. There's the Gundark. That's weird. I'm not so sure I'm a fan of that, actually. Get out of the way! Damn bush. Now, down there is a heroic mission. That much I remember as well. Hopefully, well, we saw the heroic missions were still online, so that's something to consider. I wonder if they turn off the missions if I've over-leveled. No. I've never heard of a game doing that. No, I'm not sure why they would take them away. Okay, looks like the heroic mission is still online. Excellent. Let's go ahead and do it then. Vort Norman. How you doing there, Vort?
Mi bunawa, tuipi tute bak batra, wonga wonga. Naka noya choski, noyo kochuso te mate chichoya. Ukili, baklunki na atabumpa, pushuda.
I see. So what's the challenge?
What would have to be done?
Naka noya choski, noyo kochuso te mate chichoya. Chupolo, awona kopotomte tak makechisa. Kiko ubakili, wata bunga dunko, putoga wata.
You mentioned a wager.
What's in it for me?
Ni umpi putamala, pedwana nibochi chichupa gumba. Esupuda no pajunki, faguta ji uta vukise.
I suppose.
I have a few moments I can spare.
Chiho lukuta, chubu ikatsfu, undole. Bafupagi wanta humpa, muli rabamba hula.
I don't think you realize who I am, good sir, but that's okay. Also, you need to learn how to speak faster. So we need to defeat 8 of Craig's Mandalorians, and then Craig himself will appear, and then we will defeat Craig, and then all the credits and all the experience will come our way. And when I say all, I mean 12,000 experience points. I'm okay with that. Oh, hello. You're a bit close.
If I die, I'm going to haunt you.
No, you won't. Now, unfortunately, we won't be getting any experience points from defeating the enemies themselves, but we will, obviously, it's during the course of a mission. Oh, hello. Missed you. You'll also note that I have 2 lightsabers. So we get to do special goodness now with the Marauder. Like that particular attack I just did, that was a Marauder-specific attack that's only available if you have 2 lightsabers. Fly! Ow, ow, ow. That's the one thing I don't have that I wish I did. Some sort of ability to stop being disrupted in some way. I have an ability that allows me to disrupt others when they're charging up special abilities, but I don't normally catch them in time in order to do it, so kind of a thing. Vet does a fantastic job on the healing front, so we don't really need to worry about being too damaged here. That's a good thing that they did with the... Well, I was going to say that's a good thing they did with the companions, but there's a few hesitations. I don't like the fact that they have... With a companion, there is no reason for you to equip them beyond what they already have starting with now. Because companions do not gain any stat bonuses from equipment. So that means whatever sort of customization equipment you can find with them is usually it. You don't want to buy anything basically for them, which is kind of lame. I remember when I had who was it? Kemval, and I gave him like a Gamorrean axe. That was fun. Or the hammer, the electric hammer. That was also fun. But now it's useless. Okay, kill one more. Kill you. Excellent. Let's go ahead and draw out and defeat Craig. Death Craig approaches. Prepare yourself. I think we'll be fine. Hello, Craig. Ow. we're good to go. Got Aftermarket Pummeler MK2 Lockbox, which gave us gauntlets and headgear, which is now bound to me, which is useless to me, so I'll just sell those things. Well, not really useless, actually. They're almost as good as our current items. That's funny, actually. Okay, let's go ahead and continue on our way to Kaas City. Trying to avoid attacking the rest of those Mandalorians if it's just going to waste our time. Up, up. There you go. On the lookout for more side quests before we make our way over to the city. Still, that randomization button is a lie. I should just change this to be like my favorite speeder or something, because I'm not going to get anything different. That's for sure. Okay. Oh yeah, let's go to Kaas City. Maybe we'll see a quest along the way that we'll be able to actually participate in. You'll note that I've also changed Vet's skin color back to blue. I felt like with the change we made to her costume, the blue looked better, basically, so that's the reason why. Went the wrong way. Up the hill. There you go. Whoop. There's a quest for that. I wonder if that's active anymore. There should be a group over here that does it. Nope, that is no longer active either. What the hell? Have they been taking away side quests from the game so that way people would enjoy the main one? They would be sure that they would finish the main storyline? I get where they're coming from, because, you know, they've made a lot of content for the main storyline, that's true, but I like the side quests. I think that they're enjoyable and that they add to the background of the character beyond just the main storyline. I don't know, maybe I'm just... Okay, we are getting missions in here, though. That's good.
I'm a city girl, but there's something about this place that rubs me wrong.
Is it the tall spires? Is it the fact that it's always lightning? You know? Hello. Wang Wrightson.
7 brutal, bloody murders. 7! And the killer is allowed to walk free? Decent, law-abiding citizens, loyal servants of the Emperor are being slaughtered. And what do our security forces do? Nothing. I've seen the killer myself, but the authorities say I don't have enough proof. I demand justice.
First off, calm down.
Why are you yelling at me?
I apologize for raising my voice, my lord, but these murders cannot go unpunished. Not when the killer is so obvious. Several days ago, I spotted a bounty hunter following people seemingly at random, but pointing a strange device at them. The descriptions of the murder victims exactly match the people the hunter was following. He's behind these brutal killings, I know it.
Your evidence is a little thin.
Sounds like a stretch.
No, I know what I saw. I made no mistakes, I'm sure of it. I followed the killer this morning. Saw the filthy alien skulking into the Mandalorian enclave. Someone called him by name, Renegan. This bounty hunter must learn the Empire doesn't tolerate alien scum like him killing its citizens. He needs to be punished.
All right. So I do remember that quest. So at least there's that. And there is a mission giver over here. That's the PvP mission terminal. And this is the Stronghold guy, which I'm not going to focus on right now. The last thing we need is to spend time building up a stronghold that we'll barely use. At least, yet. Maybe later. But right now, we've got a quest to do.
Destination?
Let's head on over to the Mandalorian Enclave to speak with Renegan. Should be right around here, I believe. There you are. This is Zabrak.
I've got a shuttle to catch. You mind getting out of my way?
Oh, he's not Zabrak. I forget what species that is. Actually, I do.
You've been a bad boy, Renegan. Murdering innocent citizens.
No, hold on. I never killed anybody who didn't have it coming. You've been listening to Wrightson. Great. Listen, I didn't murder anybody. I was just hired to tag some random citizens, that's all.
I think the prior line from my Sith Warrior is my favorite line she said so far. It just comes off so snarky. I like it.
You admit you're mixed up in these brutal murders, then?
No! I never touched any of those victims. My clients did all the killings. I was hired by a group of Sith to organize games for them. Didn't realize what that meant until bodies started piling up. When I confronted them, they laughed. Said Sith have a birthright to hunt lowlives. It's like a sport to them.
Well, this is disgusting and stupid.
That has fiasco written all over it.
Sooner or later, there'll be a witness to one of these killings. I don't want to be around when that happens. I'm in over my head, and too many people are watching me now. So I can't even leave. I need help, and I'm willing to pay for it. You interested?
Tell me what I can do for you.
I just want this problem to go away. And I only see two ways for that to happen. Either get rid of the loudmouth pointing fingers at me, or end that sick game the Sith are playing.
At this point, Varel would definitely want to deal with the Sith. I mean, this is exactly the reason why she's training, is because she hates this idea of just nonsensical violence, and she understands quests for power and glory and all that, but to kill Imperial citizens just because is not what she believes a Sith should be.
I think your clients need to find a new hobby.
Works for me. I'll have a plan that'll get them so good, no one will have to worry about fallout. Take this hunter tag. Use it on Sith acolytes all around the city. The acolytes will become my clients' new targets. Don't worry. I'll make sure they survive. Come back when you're done, and I'll pay you.
Alright. So tag 4 Sith acolytes.
Ready for departure.
We'll head back into Kaas City. While we're doing that, I want to take a quick look at my alignment right now. Current alignment is at minus 200, still considered to be neutral. The next closest tier is minus 1000 for Dark Side 1. So, you know, we definitely have gained some light side and some dark side points, that's for sure. But we are trying, at least I'm trying, to make sure that it's not like a rubber band, where I choose one option for light and then I choose the next, whatever the next option is for dark. That's not what I want to do. Tag you, even though I was right in front of your face when I did it. Doesn't matter. Legacy vendor.
What can I get for you?
Ooh. Wow, that's expensive. Wow, this is expensive. I don't know what these are. What that costs.
Come back anytime.
More legacy vendor, more legacy vendor. Okay. Looking for more Sith acolytes. That's not a Sith acolyte. Plus, you're not supposed to be here. I don't recall. You're supposed to be in a different area. You are supposed to be where the Galactic Trade Market is, if I recall correctly. They moved you too, huh? So we got 2 Sith acolytes there. There's a third one. Thought that one wasn't going to shoot for some reason. Noble, Dromund Kaas Trooper, Dromund Kaas Citizen. Ah, Sith Acolyte. Alright, return to Renegan. I can do that. Should be simple enough here. Who's that a picture of? I don't know. Let's take a look at that. So this should take care of the Sith that are playing the games. They'll kill the wrong people, and people will notice. Sounds like a plan. Alright, Rennigan?
My clients already ambushed one of the acolytes you tagged. Wish I could have been there. Attacking Sith is a major crime, even for other Sith. I sent the authorities an anonymous tip to watch the acolytes closely. When my clients jumped the ones you tagged, they were arrested and executed. Best work I've done in a long time.
They dishonored my order.
Those murderers were not true Sith. They deserved death.
You won't hear me arguing. My loudmouth friend ought to shut up, now that the killers have been caught. That should make life easier. Here, take these credits. Couldn't have pulled this off without you. See you around, friend.
Excellent. And you can either choose the Pummeler Armor Guards or Common Data Crystals. I will always choose Common Data Crystals, because they can be used anywhere, not just on the planet you're from, which is different from the old way, which was the planetary commendations. A bit different now. So let's go ahead now and head to the Sith Sanctum to speak with Darth Baras, let him know that we have arrived here on Dromund Kaas, and see what he has in store for us now. Oop, this way. Let's see what we got. Where are you? You're over here. Got it.
Wow, nice lights. Walk in here, you get an instant headache.
I was just thinking that. Something similar. I was like, pretty bright green. Not sure I'm a fan of that. Let's go ahead and get some new,
The Force is a weapon.
new
I will
abilities.
show you how to wield it.
Requires and converts 30 stacks of fury to issue predation to you and your operation group members within 40 meters. Increasing movement speed by 50% and melee and range defense by 10%, lasts 10 seconds. I don't know.
Show no mercy.
Well. My lord? My lord. There you are. How are you doing, Darth Baras?
Not a minute too soon. Your timing is impeccable.
Did it just get considerably colder?
I see you decided to keep the slave. I hope she amuses you. I trust you've been acquainting yourself with your new environs. Did my minion point you in the right direction?
He did. Seemed nervous, though.
His pointer finger was a bit twitchy.
A byproduct of constantly fearing for his life. But it keeps him in line, doing the trivial tasks that need tending to. Your responsibilities will mandate contact with my various minions, meet my directives, and you may do as you will to anyone you encounter, adversary or ally.
I'll be discreet.
You can trust that I'll use good judgment, Master.
I have painstakingly built a vast network of spies and operatives embedded throughout the Sith, Republic, and Jedi alike. I have fingers, eyes, and ears everywhere.
Wait. What? You spy on the Sith too?
Tell me, why don't you trust your own allies?
A Sith has many rivals who seek to destroy him. We are an opportunistic culture. We rise by dismantling those around, and especially above us. You're my enforcer, deployed to protect my interests, intimidate my rivals, and destroy my enemies. It's time for your tenure to begin. A military starship is touching down at the Kaas City cargo port, delivering a vitally important prisoner to me. You will meet Commander Lanklin at Docking Bay 12 and make sure he and his men successfully offload this prisoner.
Alright. If you're sending me, could there be any entanglements?
If you're sending me, you must be expecting trouble.
We must always assume that we are being plotted against, especially when the stakes are high. The importance of this prisoner cannot be overstated. Go to the cargo port now and stay sharp. You are dismissed.
Alright. Bunch of experience points, bunch of influence with Vect, and that will be the end of this episode. So now we have a new quest in our storyline called the Transporter. We'll need to head to cargo port B7 and offload a prisoner who apparently is of vital importance to Darth Baras. Who is this prisoner, and what part will he play in our rise to power? Find out next time. If you've made it to the end of this video, thank you for watching. If you want to watch another video from yours truly, click on the left-hand thumbnail. If you want to keep track of this channel and make sure you don't miss this series or any other, click on the right-hand thumbnail and subscribe. And as always, I look forward to hearing your feedback, so please post in the comments section below. Until next time, this is J Square John Jeremy signing off, saying so long and take care.